Hey, fellas. Okay, here we go. Week 10 results are in, and things are getting tighter and tighter as we move along. We still have pretty much the same top 4 or 5 teams that have pretty much locked up their playoff spots here over the last few weeks, but those last 3 spots, including the last two in the top three for the NFC division, along with that final wild card spot, are very much up for grab. That final wild card spot, we have literally 6 teams that are within about 30 or 40 points of each other with 3 games to play. So things are still wide open for most teams. Other teams, Clyde, my team, the boys, unfortunately, and Killer Bees, I think we're kind of in a bad situation. Killer Bees are they're not going to finish in the top three spot, and yeah, they're at 500 points. So right now, if you're not at where the gangsters are at 585 or above in points, you're probably not going to be in the wild card running. So I won't mark everyone as dead yet, but pretty much you are. So we'll confirm all that next week. Um, Crusher, Bomb Squad locked in the AFC 8-2. Both lost last week, but nevertheless they're locked into a playoff spot. No Limit put up the big game of the week last week with a big win over Bet Your Money, 110-31. Bet Your Money struggling the last 2 weeks. Wrong time of the season to start slowing down, Big Bill. Uh, I think they put up 30, 31 last week and 41 the week before. And Bet Your Money was in a pretty solid spot for that wild card spot, 2 or 3 weeks ago. But like I say, the last 2 weeks, and the Gangsters and Superfly have put up some big games here of late as well to get back in it. So, like I said, Bet Your Money's kind of sliding right now. But let me go down here. Yeah, we have Gangster, Superfly. Well, let me do the AFC division, finish that up. Crusher, Bomb Squad, No Limit. Look like they're pretty well locked in those top 3 spots. No Limit has a 2-game lead over Cheddar Wizzies with 3 to play. So looks like those are going to be the 3 locks. It looks like Cheddar Wizzies pretty much for sure is going to get that first wild card spot. So those are the 4 teams coming out of the AFC right now. Then you have Gangsters and Superfly who are competing for the wild card spot. So right now it's all about the points for those teams. Over in the NFC, we have Eagles, Just for Fun, Real Deal right now in first, second, and third place. But Eagles are locked in at 8-2. They're locked into a top 3 spot, but Just for Fun, Real Deal are only a game ahead of Don Mega with 3 to play, and Bet Your Money and the boys are 2 games behind them. So I think we're still a little bit too far behind to catch them, but Don Mega definitely can catch them to get into a top 3 spot, at least catch one of those 2 teams if they falter. Just for Fun has won 5 in a row, so Rick continues to roll. Point wise, he had 89 last week, so he's scoring. He had 88, 88 the week before that, and 68 the week before that. So yeah, looks like Rick is bringing some of that old championship caliber mentality once more time. Even when he seems like he's dead, he seems always he has his team rise at the end of the season just when he wants it to, and he's doing it once again. So we'll see if that can continue. He's up to 628 points, so he's now just below that top tier group of 4 teams that I always talk about with Crusher, Eagles, No Limit, and Cheddar Wizzies. And then Just for Fun has moved into that next tier. So we got to keep an eye on that movement that Rick is making, see how he does this week, moving in towards the playoff. Don Mega at 620. He's right behind Just for Fun. Like I say, he's in 4th place right now, in a good position for a possible wild card spot. But back again, we got a lot of teams right there with them, and a lot of games still to play based on how thin that spread is as far as the points go. So it's just wide open. The only team out of it right now, like I said, really that I could say totally is Clyde, and with me and Killer Bees hanging on. But for the most part, right now it's all about the points. And for those teams competing for those final 2 playoff spots in the NFC with Just for Fun, Real Deal, and Don Mega, they still trying to win games, but everybody else is trying to get hot, score points, and just get hot going into the playoffs, and be ready to try to make a run at that time of the season. So that's pretty much it for this week, fellas. and short week. Thanksgiving coming up. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll hit everybody up probably maybe Friday after the Thanksgiving games go, and we'll see how this week goes and see how everything starts to pan out. If we get a little clearer picture, but right now, still a lot of football to play. So anyway, have a good week. Have a good Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much, but eat a lot. And I'll talk to everybody later on in the week.